it, made it with smiling albino. Fantastic, totally awesome.
So here we are on Rattanakosin Island, the island that Bangkok was first founded. Ratkun Busum. He's going to take us on a quick 45-minute trip that we like to do if you have limited time to see the major sites lit up at night. So here we go, we're getting on our Tuk Tuk, off to the races. This is Pratsuman Fort on Praatit Road. Rattanakosin Island, which is where Bangkok was originally founded, was surrounded by 3 canals, and they would have built a series of 14 forts like you see here to defend the city along the canals. And then when cars came in the early 1900s, they widened the roads and tore down all but 2 of the forts, and this is one of the only 2 remaining ones. This is a statue of Rama V, the 5th king of the current Chakri dynasty. And he is credited with modernizing Thailand. He was the first Thai king to make state visits to Europe. He became friends with the leaders of France and England, and he's kind of credited with making sure that Thailand wasn't formally colonized by European powers. But people come here every night of the week, and on Tuesdays it's packed, and they do what's called tambun. They make an offering to the spirit of Rama V, and he died on a Tuesday. Behind us is Government House, where government sits. So Tuk Tuk is the best way to get around. We're now going to head to the Marble Temple. This is Wat Bentamabo Pit, also known as the Marble Temple. It was designed actually by a brother of Rama V, and it was completed in 1901. It took them 6 years to build. Completely symmetrical, as you can see, and done entirely in marble. This is the UN headquarters for South Asia. We are headed down Ratchadamnen, the Royal Avenue, modeled after the Champs-Élysées. We are now at Democracy Monument, which was built to commemorate the change from an absolute to constitutional monarchy in 1932 in Thailand, designed by an Italian, and a center point of student demonstration and protests over the years when there's been coups. This is the Ministry of Defense, built in the early 1900s after Rama V, the 5th king, came back from his state visits in Europe, and it became popular to build colonial style buildings. This is called Lak Muang, or City Pillar, and when they founded Bangkok in 1782, they planted a pillar into the ground and they built a temple around it, and all distances are measured from this point. They actually ended up replacing it with a newer pillar, but it is still a place of worship and a highly revered place in the country. And then you turn around and you see Wat Phra Kaew, or the Grand Palace. And when Bangkok again was made the capital in 1782, they moved the Emerald Buddha over here and they started to build these temples. We're at Wat Po, Bangkok's oldest and largest temple. It was the center for knowledge, kind of served as not the official first university, but a place where everything from yoga to meditation to natural medicine was taught. These spires you can see, there's 4 of them. They were built in honor of the first 4 kings of this dynasty. And then the thing most people come to see is in this building just on the right, and it is where the reclining Buddha lives. And this brings us to our final stop and a drink stop for our Tuk Tuk night. And we're off. Bye, Loy!